certainly less than ideal to lose Dmitry Voronkov on the first shift of the game. Do you have an immediate update on his status?
No, obviously still getting evaluated, upper body obviously, and we'll wait and see what happens here after he sees the docs here tonight and tomorrow.
First period tonight may have been your best. Would you agree?
First period was real good. Yeah. Maybe we got a little comfortable because of it, right? Because we were doing a lot of really good things, and then we just kind of got stalled out and stuck in the second period, and they did a real good job of checking, competing, collapsing or whatever, and in front of the net. And we had a hard time getting some pucks through. We had a lot of attempts at the net, but we've got to have a look tomorrow at some different ways to generate, because we weren't getting anything off of the rush, but we had possession time. But now we got to find a way to get pucks to the net in second and third opportunities, and not just one and done.
When you see some of the plays that Kent Johnson made, especially in the first period, just the passing alone,
Yeah.
does this suggest a player that could be poised for something special here soon?
Well, I think we've seen him, this whole training camp, he's just been real good, right? His speed's been good. His, as you said, his passing, his puck possession, his penalty kill. He's just, I don't really know, what's happened in the past, but I know he's a very well-rounded hockey player for us right now.
You have one more preseason game left, obviously. Almost a full week before you get it going for real. Is it hard to tell at that point whether like how close you are to ready to start the season at this point?
Yeah, it's a good question, because we've played a lot of hockey games. We haven't had a lot of practice, right? So we are actually looking forward to a couple of days off. Just, we look like we were dragging a little bit in the third there, and it's been a long camp, and obviously everybody goes through it. But we've played a lot of hockey games here, in a short amount of time. And although everybody doesn't play, it still grinds on you. And so, yeah, once we get a couple of days fresh, 3 days of good practice before we fly out to Minnesota is I'm really looking forward to having that, to get that jump start in our legs going before we play that game one.
You had KJ and Adam out there on the penalty kill, and obviously it leads to a goal right after the kill. How comfortable were you throwing those two out there together?
Yeah, fans probably wouldn't have been out there with them because Silly was in the box, but still, Fantilli's done a real good job. When we've asked him to pitch in and kill too. Again, Johnny's been real good in that department. Our penalty kill has been good. The guys are buying into the concepts that we're teaching. And besides a few clears on different occasions throughout camp that we can clean up, we like that where it's headed.
And then Zach was around Jari a lot tonight. How comfortable are you with him being that far up in the offensive zone? And then do all the defensemen have that leeway, or is that just a Zach thing?
It's definitely not an individual thing. We've asked our defense to get up into the play, and we've actually showed a couple of clips from last game or last two games where our D's involved in the offensive zone, and they got their butt out of there thinking that they have to get back, and then we lose possession, and it's an easy exit for them. And we've asked them to get involved. It's the forwards or whoever's responsibility to back your teammate up. You see three people in front of you, then you just stay up at the top. And it doesn't matter if it's a forward or a D. All our guys can play defense. We practice like that. We practice different areas like that. To answer your question, no, every defenseman has free rein to get in there and create offense. That's how you have to score in the National Hockey League today.
Dean, can you say in a general sense what your lineup will be like tomorrow, the last preseason game?
Yes, we'll have 8 veterans in it. Just 8. That's all we. 8 veterans. I honestly don't know. We'll sit and look at it again, as we always do. We have it ready. It just, we might pop some guys in and out, so I don't want to get into it.
A lot of Cleveland guys, probably.
Pardon me?
A lot of Cleveland guys, probably.
Yeah, 8 veterans, and so like tonight it was a little heavier, obviously, with the last home game. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. My bad. Okay. No, go. I
was just
love
gonna
it.
ask
I
you-
love this. I'd stay here all night. I'm full of crap.
Here we go. On Kent Johnson, I was just going to ask about. He put a lot of work in the summer for explosiveness and skating and things like that. Those were areas that he identified that he needed to improve. I know you weren't here to see him before, but does that kind of jump out at you in his game?
Well, it does, and it's communicated to me that that's exactly what happened. And for sure, I think you put the work in, you get stronger. You will get faster because you're stronger, right? I mean, as long as you don't lose your stride and you're still skating, because if you want to get faster, you know, and to play hockey, you got to skate. But you get stronger. Maturity helps, right? Your body starts maturing, and I think a lot of it is here too, right? He's confident. He's like a lot of guys, has a fresh start. He's he's committed. He's a hockey rat, right? He's a rink rat. He just wants to be there. He wants to play. So I think that's allowing him to have the success that he's had so far. Thank you.